Hello everyone, thank you very much for checking our app submission. This is MockMate, an AI interview coach. And the way how this is working, basically it's a very nice web app that is gonna train the users, the people who are in need to get better at interviews. So imagine tomorrow you have an interview, it's your first interview and you're a little bit nervous, you don't know basically how that interview is going to be. So imagine that you have MockMate, an application where you just type the position that you're applying to, and it's gonna get you ready for that specific interview. So this application is gonna basically hear your voice, hear your answer, and provide you real feedback. So for this application, basically we are using Tavus AI, we are using we are using as well ElevenLabs, we're using Netlify, we're using Supabase, of course we're using Bolt to build this, and we're using as well OpenAI. So this is the page, looking very nice in my opinion. This is all of course made with Bolt. And what is very cool about this as well is that even the content is basically, just trying to show how we can help the users. What are the problems that a normal person could have in this market, interview anxiety, and try to, get and connect with our app and sign up. So here, we have the normal sign up. Of course, in this case, we're just gonna go already and sign in because let's save some time. Here we have my account. As you can see, the interface is pretty straightforward. We have two different options to have an interview: quick practice and live interview. I'm gonna go more in details with this. Then we have here those are sessions that were generated, completed, success rate, and here we have the last sessions that we had in the past. So basically, if we go to start quick practice, this version basically is very simple. This is only providing you um, an answer to you in via text. So for example, let's say we're applying to a junior front end developer position. This is gonna now generate a very common question that is being asked in these kind of interviews. The question is, can you describe a situation where you had to troubleshoot an issue with your code, how you approached the problem, and what steps you took to resolve it? So I'm gonna pretend to be a super junior in this. Well, I remember my browser got freezed and I reset the computer and then it worked after that. So we stop it. Now we submit the response. Now AI is going to analyze this. This means we're using ElevenLabs to do the transcribe to text. Then the text is going to be passed to OpenAI to analyze how we're speaking, if my voice is shaky, and then it's going to give me the feedback. So let's read this. AI feedback. The candidate's response shows an experience of troubleshooting but lacks the depth and clarity. Strengths are brevity and a clear outcome to the problem. However, it's unclear what exactly the problem was, how it was identified, and how resetting the computer resolved it. You see, very nice feedback. Of course, I can keep reading, but I want to save you some time, and you can also try that. So we can continue. Now we have the live interview. Before going there, you can see that here we have basically the recent sessions. You see, we have the quick practice. Now we go to start live interview. So now the way how this works, basically, it's super simple. We will just again put the position that we have, and this is gonna do a real kind of live interview. We click in here. This is gonna now call the Tavus AI, and now you'll be able to see here my camera. If we go to join, we will now be connected with the person that's gonna do the interview. Okay. Hey Olivia, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's nice to meet you too. Before we begin, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Olivia, and I'll be conducting this mock interview for the junior front end developer position. Can you start by telling me a little bit about yourself and what sparked your interest in this junior front end developer role?
Absolutely. So my name is Jose, and I have basically 1 month of experience basically building applications with Bolt.new. and I'm willing to know to learn a lot about technology.
Nice to meet you, Jose. It's great that you have some experience with building applications, even if it's just a month. Bold. New is an interesting tool, and it's awesome that you're eager to learn more about technology. One thing to keep in mind, Jose, is to be a bit more specific when talking about your experience.
All
Instead of saying
right.
basically 1 month of experience, you could say, I've been working with Bold, N, W for about a month now, and I've gained hands on experience in building applications.
Wow.
This way, you're being more precise and confident about your skills. Can you tell me, Jose, what specifically drew you to the junior front end
Perfect.
developer role?
Thank
And
you.
what do you
So as you see, guys, this is providing an amazing feedback to us, right? Like you really it even told me what kind of words to use to improve my response in the case that we will have an interview. We can mark it as completed, and now we have the session here. You can always go back to see the feedback that you got. But as you see, guys, the application is working very nice. It's providing so much value to the users. I think we all have this moment in life where we have our first interview. We were nervous, and we wanted to have a mate, a mock mate that will help us to have this nice interview. So this is it for now, guys. I hope you like this application, you find some value. I'm sure there is some value in this for sure. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a nice day.